Music is an art form that combines either vocal or instrumental sounds, sometimes both, using form, harmony, and expression of emotion to convey an idea. Represents many different forms that play key factors in cultures around the world. Bemba Joseph Emmanuel is a self-taught saxophonist as well as a social worker. Is best known for composing and playing songs that inspire and uplift listeners, encouraging them to pursue their goals and dreams.
I am Joseph Emmanuel Bemba, a self-taught saxophonist. I started out on music way before I knew that I was starting to learn music.
Born and raised in Masana Furubaga Division, Bemba started his musical life journey way back in his childhood stages, as his late father was a routine church song imitator who could regularly notate some of the church songs at home.
My father used to come back home after work, and he could always hum a song. He used to hum a song. I remember that song. It was and a few minutes after that he would change the melody into solfa notation, and he would say so mi so do re do re mi, something like that, then sing the words. He loved doing this. Almost every day he could do the same thing. I loved it. Now, my father passed on when I was 10 years, before I started learning music. But those melodies stayed in my head.
Bemba's musical love and journey brightened even more when he joined Nswanjere Junior Seminary, a school that gave music a top priority, thanks to Mr. Kabunga Richard.
When I got into a school that was teaching music, that is Nswanjere Junior Seminary, I was taught by Mr. Kabunga Richard. All I wanted to do was to learn some instruments such that I could play this song that my father used to hum. Indirectly, my father had inspired me to become a musician, to learn an instrument such that I could play this melody that he used to sing. One, before he passed on, I had realized that songs can be hummed, they can be turned into solfa notation. At that point, I didn't know that is solfa notation, but I knew it because he could do the same thing in 3 different ways. He used to hum it, sing in solfa notation, then sing the actual words. And later, whenever I went to church, I could hear this song being sung. I loved it. I worked so hard to learn the keyboard such that I could play this song.
All the musical knowledge collected from the junior seminary was transferred to Nyenga Seminary, where he pursued his O and A-level studies. For the 6 years spent at Nyenga Seminary, Bemba was well versed with several musical instruments, including a piano, guitar, saxophone, and many more.
Bemba mumlabi okuva mu sinyawani yange 2008 Nyenga Seminary, kubanga yali namusanga ye assistant head organist mwoba obudde. That's how I met Bemba Nyenga Seminary. Na tuyisaawo ne batuyamba nnyo okuyiga head organist mbudde obwo nga yabeera akulira ebyuma byonna ebya music enyenga. So Bemba nanjigiriza, yasinga kunjigiriza bass guitar, more obudde, how they hold the guitars and whatever.
A 2-degree holder in development studies and arts in music at Makerere University, Bemba has always been determined to achieve his goals regardless of what comes his way.
When I found out that Bemba had done a different course from a different university altogether, just to fulfill his parents' to do what his parents needed, and then the determination that he had and the love and the passion for music caused him or brought him to come back to campus, pay for a course he needed, and create a difference. Bemba has created a difference. I got inspired when I got to know that story, that he did a different course but insisted on doing music because that's what he wanted.
Toru, Training of Rural Women in Uganda, is an organization that not only gave birth to Bemba's commercial brand, but also gave him his ever first saxophone.
Sometimes I sit back and I wonder, just in case this organization had not come into my life, I wouldn't be the saxophonist I am today. So I want to applaud Training of Rural Women in Uganda for introducing me to brass music, for giving me my first saxophone.
With the experience gathered at Toru, Bemba started expanding his musical luck to bands where he got exposed to different famous artists in the country, as well as being hired to play at concerts.
He's a man that inspired me to really attack the world of music and earn out of it.
While working with Solid Band, I got an opportunity to work with, first artist was King Saha. King Saha on his Mwanangwe concert, it was at Freedom City. It exposed me to how artists work and how they prepare for concerts. I worked with Chameleon, Dr. Jose Chameleon, on his Hit After Hit and Legend concert. I worked with Bobby Wine on Ida concert. Ida one and Speciosa. Then the famous Charenga concert. I also worked with Bobby Wine while in Solid Band. At that time, I was joining Makerere University to do a degree in music.
Bemba Kululuo is a charity concert dedicated to the completion of a community multi-purpose studio in Masanafu to benefit the youth around the vicinity. We therefore kindly ask you to be part of this journey by donating any amount to the cause by contacting Bemba Joseph Emmanuel on 0700 526 928. It's not how much we give, but how much love we put into giving. May God bless you abundantly.